Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Cave of Collectibles. Today I've got my next unboxing for you. It's the next statue in my X-Men collection. It is the White Queen herself, Emma Frost. Please, if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, leave a comment, but otherwise let's take a look at this awesome statue. We'll begin with the box here, which is basically a pretty plain white box. There's nothing much on the front. The sides are just white with a pattern. Same on the back and on the other side as well. On the top we've got, let's flip it around that way, Emma Frost and the X-Men logo in the Emma Frost colours. And on the other side we have the edition number, which is number 745 out of 1200. Let's get her out of the box now and we'll take a closer look. Here's the polystyrene itself. Not the biggest box, this one. Though the cape is on the bottom, which I've already taken out and shaped just to save a bit of time. And we'll crack the box open and have a look at what's inside. Here's Emma Frost herself. This is just the regular edition, the collector's edition. So we don't have the exclusive head that will go there. But otherwise, she comes in a few pieces. We've got the head, the base, the body down the middle there, her arms, and another little bit that we add on to the base. As you can see, this one's wrapped in that sort of tissue paper, which I'm not really sure how it protects it. Sometimes I enjoy the plastic a little bit better because it is a little bit more fitted. A bit of polystyrene right there. It is a little bit flaky again, this polystyrene. So there we go, just have a look. So if you ever need to put it away, I often find unboxing videos really helpful. So let's take it out of the box now and we will have a look at the actual statue itself. Now the base on this statue is pretty impressive, let's be honest. I'm gonna have to vacuum up after. Bit of a snowstorm in here. Not as bad as some of the others I've had recently. There we go. There's the base. On the bottom, we've got the Emma Frost logo, the same one that matched the boxes. Oop, no, number 345 of 1200. Didn't read the bottom properly before. There we are. I've got to say, I love the effects on this base. You've got the claw marks from Wolverine, the sort of heat marks from Cyclops, Juggernaut's foot, Cerebro. So it really harkens to a lot of the other X-Men and really ties this collection together. It is a bit of a hefty base though as well. We'll chuck that on the center there, and we'll grab out the body. There we are. Hold it back a bit. We'll have some close-ups when we're done putting her together, but I can already tell you I'm really impressed with the detail. If you just look on the corset there, you can see all the stitching. It is absolutely incredible. All the fold lines that you'll get. Down the back you've got the bow. And it's a bit of a glossy white as well. It's not just plain white, and it continues down throughout her whole costume to the boots. It is really detailed. I'm not sure you can see there, but even the subtle differences in the white, especially around where it will bend at the back of the legs down there. And look at the size of that peg. You know it's not going anywhere. And she slots in easily. Right there, like bam. And that is in, and that is a really great fit. And that is already looking really good. So what do we do next? Probably we'll grab out the little visor for the base as well. Just a little bit more of the base, which doesn't come attached. Magnet on there, Cyclops' visor. I know it goes somewhere around here some way. Let's see if we can get it on without too much of a struggle. Ah, there we go. It's got a decent magnet there. I'll give you a close-up later as well. I believe the cape would be next. So I've already spent a bit of time not sculpting, but shaping it. I hate trying to shape these on a video. Let's try and just straighten it up a little bit more, but great details in the cape as well. You've got the little X logo there. Decent stitching, good wires. It's poking out a little bit there. I'll try and fix that up later. But yeah, no, great cape. Really white. Now, I don't really want to hold this too much because, well, it's white and like any white clothing, it can get dirty really, really quickly. So you just clips into there. Generally, if it's not shaped, yeah, it wouldn't sit on the shoulders like that. It took me a little while to get that to fit in a way that would actually look good. Now for the head. Bit of polystyrene in her hair. But man, I've got to say, this is one of the best face sculpts from Sideshow I have seen yet. The detail is absolutely stunning. Let's see if we can get it to focus a little bit more. The colours is incredible. The eyes. The hair is absolutely insane. With this recent line of X-Men statues, Sideshow have really, like, seriously been kicking it out of the park. Like, this is one of the best face sculpts in my collection, hands down. The camera's not doing it justice, which is a bit of a disappointment, but man, this face is really, really good. And I've got a big magnet, so that fits in really easily. As you can see, she's got like the white collar that matches the rest of her costume to hide the seam there as well, which does a really, really good job of hiding it. Now with these arms, the head has to go in before the arms. Otherwise you'll break the fingers, because this is one delicate piece. It's one really, really delicate statue. The arm, the style of the fabric matches the rest of her costume. The gloves there, this is her right arm. As you can see, the fingers, she's using her powers. And it simply slots in, but you have to be careful of the fingers and the hair. And that is why the hair has to go in first. Because otherwise you'd end up with tangled, broken fingers and hair. And simply the same with the other arm. Same sort of details on here. Great colouring, great paint job. It is insanely good. And it is keyed, so it should only really go in one way. Just have to try and work at the right angle. Oh, there we go. Good magnets on the arms as well. But as you can see, that is one really, really stunning piece. The whole thing comes together insanely well. I just can't get past that face and the detail. The skin, the tones, the textures of the whole costume, especially look down here, it is insane. And I'll give you some close-ups in a second, but you can see there's all different gradients and different tones of white. It's not one flat white, which really, really makes this costume pop. But the easiest way to show you all that is give you guys some close-ups. Where else to start but the base? This is one awesome base. Just like all the other statues at the moment, Sideshow are just destroying the standard. They are setting up some really incredible pieces. This whole X-Men line ties together probably some of the best I've seen statue line, in my honest opinion. You've got Juggernaut's foot here, which I've heard, I don't have the Juggernaut piece myself, but it isn't to scale, it's smaller than what it would actually be, but I'm not too upset by that. You can't really tell. Like I said, I don't have Juggernaut. And then you've got all Cyclopses. You've got his visor there. And you've got the parts where he's melted through the danger room. I believe that's what it's supposed to be, or Cerebro. And you can see all the fiery hot metal colours in there. And Emma Frost just striding through the wreckage is one incredible image. We'll come down here. And there you can see the claws from Wolverine or X-23. No, it'll be Wolverine with the 3. But that is awesome. Even if you don't have those other actual statues in your collection, it really ties the collection together with all this detail on the base, with Wolverine's claw marks, with Cerebro here. So that's Professor X. It harkens to about 3 or 4 other X-Men and X-Men villains just by simply the base. And as you come up here, you can see the detail in the stitching of the legs. It actually looks like real leather. The amount of time and detail that would have gone into sculpting this. And I've got to say, the paint application is flawless on this piece. Even if you come up and look at here, there is no overrun where the boots meet the thigh. Possibly the tiniest bit there, but it's absolutely minimal. You can't even tell unless you're absolutely picking the piece apart. Great skin tone. Come up to the corset, you can see the same details there. In all the folds, you can see where it's darker. Sorry, it's been a busy week. I'm having trouble speaking today. Zoom out. You've got the X-Men logo there. I'm going to have to straighten that, otherwise it's going to drive me nuts. There we go. And the white of the sculpted costume contrasts really well with the white of the cape, which is just a stark bright white like snow pretty much. Gloves are the same detail as the rest of the costume. Same incredible paint app. As you can see on her hand up there, doesn't really go over. Down here, the arm. If I have to have one criticism with the statue, I think it's with her right arm. I don't think the seam's hidden the best there. If you zoom in, you can see a little bit of space there, but not unless you're looking too closely. And let's have a look at this incredible face. You can see the detail in the eyebrows. The eyes themselves come down. Look at her lips. You can see all the textures in there. This is one insane piece. You can see her collarbone and even how it's a slightly brighter flesh, the slightly lighter flesh tones where it's raised around her neck. You can see the dark in her eyes, or the dark shadows under her eyes, I should say. And just zoom out and have a look at that face sculpt. It is just absolutely incredible. It's menacing. It looks like she means business. And if you come back and have a look at the whole head and arms and the hair just flowing and how well this statue actually flows and ties in together. Come around, you can see the detail in the hair. This has got to be some of the best hair I've seen as well. It's whipping around like she would be when she's using her powers or in the wind or... But yeah, guys, I've got to say, this is one awesome statue. They just need to be pushed back a little bit, but otherwise, if you can get this, then I seriously encourage you guys to get it. It is one incredible piece. Have a look at the back. You can just see the cape and the hair flowing. Man, this is going to look insanely good in any X-Men collection. I hope you've all enjoyed all enjoy that, guys. If you have, like I said at the start, subscribe, comment, do all of that stuff. But otherwise, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great week.